Hey, what up? This is Eddie04, and today we'll be unboxing and reviewing a new camera. Usually, right, within streaming and YouTube video content creators and all that stuff, you know, it's very popular to see a Logitech C920, which actually works in 1080p and kind of 30 frames per second, actually, to be honest. And you know, this is the common ground for all streamers on Twitch, usually, as well as in YouTube and all that. But usually when they're streaming video games and they have their camera on, it's usually a Logitech C920. Now, I've been doing videos with the Logitech C920 as well as streaming, and believe me, it's a good piece of hardware. Nevertheless, I believe it's time to change that. And today we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Canon Vixia HF R800. As you can see, this is a pretty good camera. As a matter of fact, it's a camcorder, and it also records in 1080p. This one is a native 60 frames per second. So you can actually also record in 30 frames per second. But the cool thing about this is that actually it has a good price, good quality. Optical lens is just great, and if you want to start off by recording videos, you know, vlogging and all that good stuff, this is a really good camera. You can do YouTube as well, and you can stream. Now, the funny part is that you cannot stream with this by itself. You will need something else, and that is one of the reasons why I purchased this one, or I got this one. And the sole purpose of having this camera is because this is compatible with the Elgato Camlink. Now, Elgato Camlink, it's on its way. I don't have it yet, but when you check on the list of compatible cameras, this one is there. And the sole purpose, or the sole reason why this camera is compatible, one of the reasons why is because it has a clean output. Clean output is pretty much not having any user interface in your recording, or you can actually disable it or remove it. So pretty much straightforward. The Canon Vixia HF R800 is a very good camera with 1080p. You will have a better quality. You will require less lighting. I mean, I know when you're starting in a budget, you want to make sure and get, you know, good quality products for good prices. Well, this is a good choice. As a matter of fact, if you already have a Logitech C920, we'll see in the stream. We'll see in the video if you really need to replace it. So hop in. Wow, I haven't seen a booklet in a while. Check this out. Instructions for the Canon Vixia. What do we see here? Normal packaging. Oh, this is the best part of this one. Actually, I was worried because I had to purchase like additional cables. Well, this cable here is the charging cable, USB charging cable. But there's something really cool over there, and I'll show you in a minute. This is the power cable here, and voila, we get a mini HDMI. Is it mini or micro? I think it's mini HDMI to HDMI, which is one of the great things here, right? The reason why is because I had to purchase one, so now I don't. And the camera itself, check this out, it's really small. I was expecting something definitely bigger, but hey, it is what it is, right? So check this out. This is a really small camera. Input here. I am missing something else. I know there should be, there it is, a battery and a box with a box and more box. So there's nothing else there. So straightforward. Let's see how this looks. There you go. Battery in the back, camcorder, and let's see. Automatic power on. Interesting. Choosing language. Is this touch? There we go. Okay. So this is the Canon Vixia HF R800. As straightforward, is a really good camera. I was expecting a bigger camera actually, but this camera is a good size. Actually, it's a handful, and has an optical image stabilizer. You can actually cover the lens for protection, right? It has a 32x zoom, which is pretty neat. I think it was 57, what I read, but well, you can actually recording 35 megabits per second, which is pretty awesome. The normal start and stop for recording if you want to record, if you need to record, right? Additional here is the charging output. Straightforward, nothing else fantastic. You know what I don't see, and probably is because it's closed right now, but yeah, there it is. So it has a microphone input, which I'll be connecting with an additional microphone for future recordings. I have an audio output as well, HDMI out, which is cool. I also have a USB out, which obviously is for transferring to the computer, and then I can either turn on and off from here within, and also I can do a playback. And then here for the SD card, and actually just to let you know, I got myself a SanDisk 128 gigs, and it can actually record 80 megabytes per second, so pretty good stuff here. So after it charges up, because obviously it's really low on the battery, we'll check out to see how it records and how the quality is compared to the Logitech C920. So after charging the Canon Vixia HF R800, I'm now able to test to see, you know, what's the difference between the video quality and how does it look, right? Now the tricky part here is that, have this in mind, I'll be using this Canon Vixia as a webcam with an Elgato cam link. So pretty much I need to understand, or at least see, how good it can actually look from the Canon camcorder in contrast with the Logitech C920, right? Now the tricky part is that the Logitech C920, it actually needs a lot of light to look good, and that is the whole purpose. Like literally right now I have like 3 lights here, like obviously the one in the back, which is a normal ambient light, and then I have one here in the front, and then I got another one over here, and I need 3 different light sources for this camera to look somewhat better. But when with the camcorder, I'm hoping that we can get, even with lower lighting, we can still get a good quality, good video quality. So pretty much this is the difference, right? This is with looking at or recording with the Canon Vixia camcorder, and then this is with the Logitech C920. The video will tell by itself what's the difference between quality. Then obviously this one here, the Logitech is on 1080p 30 frames per second versus the Canon Vixia, which is 1080p 60 frames per second. Now you really don't need 60p. You really don't need 60 frames per second unless you're doing like a lot of motion and probably green screen modifications with the chroma key and all that good stuff, so that you can have a smooth flow. But hey, as long as you can get a crisp, nice, clean video in your video capture source, that's a big win there, right? Because you want to interact with your users, you want to interact with the stream, you want to interact with your viewers, and you want to have the best quality possible for a good price. So again, the Canon Vixia, I believe it could be an actually good entry point camcorder for content creation. So then again, I actually have the links from the description below for the Canon Vixia as well as the Logitech C920. And also I added the links for all the different gears that I am using to either record or stream. Then again, I would recommend getting the Canon Vixia if you do not have any other camera and you're saving money. I would rather, wait up a little bit more, save, and get this Canon Vixia camera. If there is a low budget, then I'll go ahead with Logitech C920. Like, I've been using Logitech for 4 years now, and it works for me. But I wanted to up my game a little bit, so that's why I got this camera. So as you can see, this was the review and unboxing of the Canon HF R800. This is a camcorder, but I'll be using it as a normal camera as well as a webcam because we're going to be using the Elgato Cam Link, as I mentioned. So whenever I get the Elgato Cam Link, I will be reviewing that one as well and doing an unboxing of that. But for now, I just want to let you know that this camera is just great, good price. And if you're interested in knowing or checking out the deals or the prices for this camera, you can actually check the descriptions below. All these links that I provide here are actually affiliate links, and you will be supporting the channel. And with your support, I usually get products or things that I'll be reviewing for you guys. I literally put everything into this channel. So again, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Hey, I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. See ya!